Metals Corporation provides partnerships and support regional educational institutions whose programs are geared to the next generation of geoscientists, engineers, traders, and other skilled positions. The Northwest Community College School of Exploration and Mining support the Environmental Monitoring Assistant Program, as well as participation in the Field-Based Workforce Exploration Skills Training Program. A tailings dam failure at the Mount Polley mine occurred on August 4, 2014, resulting in the loss of about 17 million cubic meters of water and 8 million cubic meters of tailings and minerals into Polley Lake, Quesnel Lake, and Hazeltine Creek, having significant impact. As a solution, they are working closely with First Nations, local governments, provincial and federal agencies, and public representatives, and are also permitting work on both short-term and long-term water discharge permit is underway. Obtaining these permits is required to maintain the water. The first priority of Imperial is the health and safety of our employees and neighbors, and we are relieved no loss of life or injury have been reported. Imperial is deeply concerned and they are working to mitigate immediate effects and understand the cause. Imperial participates in the development of and utilizes advanced tools and technologies to mitigate our impact on the environment. Through research and intensive environmental monitoring, we strive for both improvement of our own practices and of the mining community. Through our agreements with First Nations, each project management team works closely and cooperatively with the First Nations representatives to assure environmental management is consistent with the needs of the local First Nations and meets highest industry standards. The job site of Mount Polley Mine has the position of mill operators, and Red Chris Mine has the position of mill control room operators, production shovel and loader operators, site services equipment operator, and millwrights. Reports comparative financial results for the first quarter period ended March 31st, 2015. Revenues were $1.5 million in the March 2015 quarter, compared to $51.3 million in the 2014 comparative quarter. The revenue in the current quarter represents primarily gold sales from the Sterling Gold Mine. The decrease in revenue in the March 2015 quarter from the 2014 comparative quarter is due to the absence of concentrate sales from the Mount Polley Mine due to the suspension of operations on August 4th, 2014 as a result of the tailings dam breach. There were 2 concentrate shipments in the March 2014 comparative quarter from the Mount Polley Mine. Revenue in the March 2015 quarter was decreased by a $0.1 million negative revenue revelation compared to a negative revenue revelation of $1.1 million on the March 2014 quarter. Negative revenue revelations are the result of the metal prices on the settlement date and or the current period balance sheet date being lower than when the revenue was initially recorded or the metal price at the balance sheet date. The government has made it so that Imperial provides us with the following information: a description and assessment of alternative means of undertaking the proposed project with respect to options for tailings management that consider technology, siting, and water balance management. Presenting and comparing best practices and best available technologies for tailings management. options for managing water balance to enhance safety and reduce the risk of a tailings dam failure, a comparison of technically and economically viable engineering solutions to address site conditions, and a clear and transparent evaluation of the factors that supported the selection of the most suitable option.
Here with me today is Brian Kenoch, president of the Imperial Metals Mining Industry. So Imperial Metals started in December 1959 and it was made in British Columbia. Over the years, we've undergone a number of transitions, and in 1995, Imperial Metals merged with Bethlehem Resources. So in 1995, I took control over the company, and I'm proud to say that our management team has worked together for over 20 years. We've been involved in construction and operations of 7 mines. The majority are in British Columbia. Yes, actually, we had a lot of accomplishments in 2014. We completed the Red Chris mine debt financing. We completed construction of the Iskit extension in connection to Red Chris site. We completed construction of the Red Chris mine. We commenced commissioning of the Red Chris mill and significant advancement of restoration and rehabilitation of the Mount Polley site. Can you tell me some things you want to accomplish this year? Yeah, we do have a lot of goals for 2015. These include complete commissioning and achieve commercial production of the Red Chris mine. We also want to continue restoration and rehabilitation of areas affected by the Mount Polley breach. We want to continue exploration and permitting to advance Rudar Creek mine development and complete permitting and commence open pit development at Sterling Mine. We'd also like to initiate property-wide exploration of Sterling property. Well, we've had a great time with you. Thank you.